Hello everyone, my name is Kelly.
And my name is Narissa.
Today, we're going to be talking about transgender acceptance.
If someone identifies as transgender, it means that their biological sex is different from their gender identity. They could either be binary, meaning they identify as either a trans man or a trans woman, or non-binary, which means that they identify as neither or a combination. Remember that the term transgender is not indicative of gender expression, sexual orientation, hormonal makeup, physical anatomy, or how one is perceived in daily life.
If one of your friends or family members comes out as transgender, here's how you can be respectful. Do treat trans people in accordance with their gender identity. Use their correct pronouns. Deliberately using the wrong pronouns for someone is called misgendering, and being misgendered can cause psychological harm to transgender people. Don't ask about a trans person's genitalia, whether they've had the surgery, or what their real name is. Invasive questions about someone's genitalia is a form of sexual harassment. Let's look at a situation that involves examples of both proper and improper etiquette.
Well, my sibling and I.
Your sibling?
Yeah, they're non-binary and they prefer to go by sibling rather than sister.
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they don't identify as male or female and they prefer they-them pronouns.
Well, she's probably just confused. I only look at people's biology to determine their gender.
So what happened here is an example of improper etiquette. It is important to respect an individual's preferred pronoun. In this case, the student's sibling preferred pronouns were they and them. The other student is being disrespectful by purposely using she instead of they. Some other important terms to remember are gender dysphoria and transition. The term transition is when a transgender individual begins to live as their gender identity, and there are two types. There is social transition, which is when one changes their name socially and legally. Then there is medical transition, where hormones are taken or when one gets genital and breast reduction. Gender dysphoria is distress that results from one's birth assignment. There are two types, social and physical. Social dysphoria, which is being distressed from being perceived and treated as one's birth assignment and when someone is not recognized as their gender identity. Then there is physical dysphoria, which is distress from one's physical appearance, which includes their height, voice pitch, hair, and fat distribution. Gender dysphoria affects different people in many ways. It is important to remember the do's and don'ts of transgender etiquette to prevent a trans individual from experiencing dysphoria. Let's look at this next clip.
Hey, are you okay?
Do you know where the nearest gender-neutral bathroom is?
What's wrong with the girls' restroom?
I wouldn't really feel comfortable in there.
But aren't you a girl?
Part of the reason this student might be feeling uncomfortable is because they are being misgendered in this situation, which is causing them to experience dysphoria. Not all transgender people experience dysphoria or decide to transition, but it's still important to treat all transgender people, both who do and who don't, with respect.
Another issue that was presented in this skit was the issue of gender-neutral bathrooms or lack thereof. As of now, there are 11 gender-neutral restrooms located in only 5 buildings across the CSULB campus.
The crucial thing to understand about the transgender experience is the importance of respect and self-determination, the power to define your own identity. The marginalization and oppression of transgender people stems from refusing to recognize trans people's identities as legitimate and denying them human dignity and safety. By allowing transgender people to live without fear, shame, or threats to their safety, they can live healthier, happier, fuller lives.